Mr. Musa woke up early in the morning, and started preparing to go to work. He had a lot of work to do that day, and he knew the only way to finish his work on time was to wake up early and go to the office. After he woke up, he went straight to the bathroom to have a bath. After preparing, his wife Mrs. Catherine had prepared breakfast. He said to his wife, "My wife, I'm so happy to have you. I love you and I will always be with you," Mr. Musa exclaimed. "Thank you, my husband. I love you too. That's why I woke up early to make sure I prepare breakfast for us, before you go to the office." Mrs. Catherine, Musa's wife, was working at one of the restaurant. She was very hardworking. Her boss Mr. Joseph liked her job and liked to compliment her. He was always there for her. Mr. Musa took his car and drove away to the office. He was working as an accountant and he did his work professionally, to make sure the company attains its objectives. As he reached to the office, he prayed and started working. After some time he heard a knock at his door. "Come in," it was his boss Mr. Solomon. "Morning, sir, have a seat." He replied, "Morning to you," and said, "Mr. Musa, you know you are my best employee. I want you to go to Tanzania." "To do what, sir?" he said. "I'm supposed to attend meeting there, and since I have a lot of work to do, I want you to go and represent me. The meeting will take 1 week, and don't worry because reservations have been made for you, and everything is planned well. You are supposed to travel tomorrow morning. But sir, this is a short notice. I haven't even told my wife." "Mr. Musa, you have to go because there is no one else to represent me except you," said Mr. Solomon. "Okay, sir, I will go." When Mr. Musa went back home in the evening, he told his wife the news. She told him, "Honey, why did you agree to go? How are you going to leave me here alone for a whole week?" "But it's part of my job, and I couldn't refuse to go, so don't worry, I will go and come back next week." The following day, Mrs. Catherine woke up early, prepared his husband breakfast and prepared his bags. After the breakfast he hugged his wife and told her to take care, and he left. Mrs. Catherine also left for work. When she reached to the restaurant, her boss Mr. Joseph greeted her and told her, "Miss, why are you not happy today?" She replied, "Don't worry, I'm okay, sir." He told her to come to his office. "I wants to discuss something with you." Mrs. Catherine followed her boss to his office. He told her, "I want to discuss something with you, so tell me, can we have a date at the evening after job?" "But sir, how can I go for a date with you and you are my boss?" She told him, "Let me think about it first, sir." Mr. Joseph persuaded her. She thought for a while and told him, "Okay, sir. Let me go and continue with my job." At the evening, Mr. Joseph and Mrs. Catherine went to a nice restaurant for a date. He told her to order anything she wants to eat. She thanked him and said, "Sir, I'm so happy for always looking out for me." He replied, "You are so special to me and I have always liked you, and if you allow me to love you I will give you anything you want. But sir, you have a wife, and I have a husband, so I can't do this, sir. But am rich than your husband, I will take care of your needs way better than him. Don't worry about that, I will divorce my wife and marry you, if you accept my proposal, so think about it." After 1 week, Mr. Musa returned home. He was so happy to see his wife, but his wife wasn't happy. "Honey, why are you not happy? What's bothering you?" She said, "I'm just tired but I'm okay." He told her, "My love, today I want to take you out for dinner. It has been long since we ate away from home. No, I'm tired today and I don't feel like going out. Maybe we go some other day." "Okay, if you say so." As time went by, Mrs. Catherine started acting differently, and always picking quarrels. So their relationship started having problems. On the other hand, her relationship with Mr. Joseph grew, and she was considering to divorce her husband. Months passed and one day she told her husband, "I no longer love you, my husband. I think I made a wrong choice marrying you. I have found a man that I love and is wealthy than you, so I want a divorce." Mr. Musa tried to plead with her but she refused to change her mind. The following day she came home with divorce papers. She told her husband to sign them. "So is this what you want?" he asked. "Yes, you are nothing but a loser, so just sign and let me go." Mr. Musa signed them and wished her well. She packed her belongings and went to Mr. Joseph's house. Several months passed and Mr. Joseph had still not divorced his wife. When she asked him, he told her, "I can't do what you are asking me to do. I love my wife so you will just be my mistress. Mrs. Catherine was so devastated, and started regretting for having left her husband who loved her. She decided to go back to him and ask for forgiveness, so when she went to see him she found that a lady in his ex-husband's house. Miss, who are you and where is Mr. Musa? She told her Mr. Musa sold me this house 3 months ago, and he left and I don't know where he went. I have never seen him again. Thank you miss, and she left. If you enjoyed make sure to subscribe and share.